Hey guys, welcome back to Shell Tech. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's get me to 1,000 subscribers. Today we're going to unbox and test an action camera that could be a budget alternative to an expensive GoPro. This is a Victure AC920 4K 60 FPS action camera. I would like to thank Victure for sending out this camera for an honest review. So let's unbox, set up, and check out the features of the audio and video of this $100 action camera. So I'm going to unbox, go through the accessories, and give you a few video and audio tests for the Victure AC920 camera. Taking a look at the AC920, some of the specs are printed on the box. Features like 4K video, takes 20MP photos, remote control, waterproof, 2-inch touchscreen, and has Wi-Fi control. Now opening up the AC920, we have a multilingual owner's manual, a thank you card, and the accessories box that is jam-packed with items, which we will go over some of the accessories more extensively later. In this pile of included accessories is the Victure AC920 4K 60 FPS action cam. This camera is not waterproof by itself, but with the included waterproof housing, it is waterproof up to 40 meters. Outside the waterproof housing case, the AC920 is a small form action camera about the size of a GoPro, with power buttons on the front, a play stop button on the top with a fixed lens, and up and down buttons on the side. There's also a battery compartment and tripod stand on the bottom of the camera. And on the other side, you'll find HD out, USB, and a memory card access area. AC920 actually comes with two 1350 milliamp batteries that after 3 to 4 hour charge time, you should be able to get 60 minutes of 4K video recording time. Opening up the battery compartment with your fingernail is a little bit clumsy. I wish it had a hinged battery cover to make it a little bit easier. So after putting a battery in, an SD card is needed that is not included with the AC920 camera. So you're going to need to pick up one separately and make sure it is a U3TF card, otherwise the camera may be unusable. I will have a link in the description to the card that I used in this camera. So after boot up, the setup is quick and painless. Using the 2-inch touchscreen, which is pretty smooth and responsive, you can pick your language, set up your date and time, and format your SD card so it is usable in the camera. Now taking a closer look at some of the video functions of the AC920, Victure claims that it is able to perform at 4K 60 FPS as its highest resolution. In the menu, different resolutions are shown from 4K 60 FPS to 4K 30, 2K 30, 1080p at 120 FPS, and even 720 at 240 FPS for extra slow motion footage. Some other functions available for video recording are stabilization or EIS, time-lapse, fast motion, slow motion, wind reduction, white balance, effects, distortion calibration, diving mode, microphone volume, and numerous other video options. Video can also be zoomed in 8 times by using the touchscreen plus and minus icon. And by holding down the power button, you can easily toggle between playback, video, and photo modes of the camera. The photo resolutions of this camera are 20 megapixel, 16, 14, 10, 8, 5, with the AC920 having a lot of customizable features like a DSLR camera. Features like ISO, EV, photo burst timer, long exposure, and much more. Combined with the 8x zoom, the camera can take really close-up pictures. Now here are a few 20 megapixel pic examples taken by the Victure AC920 action cam. So going through some of the many accessories of the AC9200, you have a standard 1/4 tripod mount on the bottom of the camera. Tripod not included, of course. There is a lavalier mic that plugs into the USB at the side of the camera to give you better audio recording than the built-in mic. We got a tripod mount that allows the AC9200 to be attached on the top or the bottom of the camera. That same mount also serves as a mount for a belt clip. So you can put your camera on your clothes or any other clippable place that you can think of. And then we have a USB charging and interface cable. We have a 40-meter waterproof case for the AC9200 with large buttons for easy access to controls while underwater. The case also serves as a mounting surface for most of the accessories that come with the camera. Some of these accessories are a bike mount and a vast array of mounts and adapters, so you'll be able to attach the action cam to helmets, gear, and equipment. You also have a remote control with wrist strap that plays, stops video, and takes pictures, so it's great for selfies or if you're a few meters away from your camera and want to continue recording. There's a dustproof case that replaces the back of the waterproof case so you can protect your camera in dirty environments, but still want to be able to record sound through the case. There's also a cleaning cloth included to keep the lens and camera dust free. The AC920 can also be used with a Wi-Fi app, which allows you to control your camera remotely on a smartphone or a tablet. You can view the videos and photos shot on your phone as well as download it to your phone. All you have to do is download the iSmart DV app in the Apple Store. Press the button on the side to put the camera into Wi-Fi mode. Find and connect the Wi-Fi in the Wi-Fi list on your phone with the Wi-Fi and password displayed on the camera. Open up the iSmarter DV app on your phone after the Wi-Fi is connected, and then you'll be able to control the AC920 with your phone. This would be a great feature for lining up shots, selfies, or group photos and videos. Using accessories such as the bike mount adapter is easy and welcome to have in this budget action camera kit. Now let's take a look at some of the video playback from the AC920 from 4K to 720p. So that was a look at some footage from the AC9200 Action Cam from 4K to 720p. Right now I'm using the camera as a vlogging camera, and I connected the external mic that came with the camera. How do I sound? Good, bad, passable, so-so? It should sound a lot better coming from the external mic that's built into the camera. And here is a sample of that internal mic of the AC9200 Action Cam. I assume it doesn't sound as good as using an external microphone, but it may be passable for capturing footage and sound on the go. So some things I liked about the Victor AC920 action camera were all the accessories you get with this camera. Unlike a GoPro, where you're spending about $300–400 for a GoPro, and then on top of that more for the accessories, everything is included with this camera. From the bike mount to an external mic, it's nice to see a manufacturer try to think about what their camera will be used for and how they can add to the value of your purchase. I also think this camera is great in 4K 30 FPS or 1080p 60 FPS or 720p 240 FPS. I had some trouble with the 4K 60 FPS where the card would say it was too slow to record when I did buy the same card that the manufacturer recommended, so I'm not too sure what the problem was with that. The other things that could be improved on maybe the camera could be waterproof, but it did come with a waterproof housing, and at this price range I can understand why the camera itself is not waterproof. So I think this camera is great for somebody who's really on the budget, doesn't want to spend the $300–400 for a GoPro, but wants a camera to take around with them while they're in the outdoors or doing action activities. So that was my look at the Victor AC920 action camera. If you have any questions or comments about this camera, drop them down below. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for more Shell Tech videos. Thanks for watching.